I know from there. It's not supposed to be there. I'm sorry. We're working things out here, you guys. Well, all right. All right. I'm just going to do this. I have officially started to process of upgrading my production and making changes that I can reach more people. In the bathroom. Sorry. We are making changes so that I can reach more people. I will continue to broadcast my daily angel card readings on Facebook, where you can find me Sunday through Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. If Facebook is where you usually find me, I am not going anywhere. I'm excited to announce that now I also have channels on YouTube. Please visit and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. It's www.youtube.com/@ Carrie, Kari, capital JO, for angels. Soon we'll be able to find me and more of my content on Instagram and TikTok too. Stay tuned for more updates. Please subscribe and share my videos. I am learning to use new software so that I can reach more people. It may be difficult for me to answer or respond to your live comments and questions at first. Please be patient with me. If you have an urgent question, feel free to call me on my phone number. Thank you. All right, guys, here we go. We're on it. I'll turn this way. There we go. Oh, sauce. All right. Sorry. I gotta put this in here without hitting any. There we go. And this is gonna go down. You guys are in for a treat. Kinda, as long as I can figure out what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do like the usual 3-card spread. And this way you guys can see the cards. Hopefully better soon. Woo! What a weekend, you guys. It was a beautiful moon last night, if you guys had a chance to see it. I know some places like Colorado and I think Washington State. Colorado had snow, and Washington State, it was freezing, but sometimes in those freezing moments, you have a clear sky. So, not sure. Okay. My lips are sticky. So, patience, please. I'm so excited to do this. I forgot every instruction. One more shuffle. So today, like I said, it's Sunday, the 29th, first day after the lunar eclipse. Let's go. Yeah, I moved the camera, so now I got to figure out where they are. I'm just going to lose the first row down. Banquet for the soul. Embrace your divine right to heal. Healing through challenge. And third eye awakening. Oh, yeah, would you? Perfect. Okay. And that's okay. We're just doing the best we can. Yeah, there's only 2 cards on there. Okay. This is so dang heavy. All right. Let's have a few of them anyway, okay? Sorry. We're still trying here. Release. Let go. Focus on what is positive and uplifting. Archangel Raphael. Raphael helps you heal mind, body, and soul. And that's underneath embrace your divine right to heal. That's very cool. Learning new skills. Here we are. Education is the most powerful personal resource you can use to change your life and the world. Oops. The best is yet to be. Good things have happened, and even better things will be presented in the future. Nice. Wonder. No, just leave it. Sacred unity. That is mind, body, and spirit. It's God, Mother God, Father God, and your guides, or God, guides, and angels, whoever you want to use for sacred unity. Miracles. Miracles. That's awesome. Revelation and assurance. So this tells me actually that this person has really done their work. Healing through challenges, that gives me great pleasure in knowing this person realizes their life is worth something. And with that third eye awakening, I think that's going to be pretty nice. It may seem a little weird at first, because after your third eye starts to awaken and you keep on, taking care of yourself and getting rid of the old past drama and bring the knowledge forward, I think you're going to be learning more about yourself and self-love, honesty, truth, self-esteem, and, that all wonderful appreciation. You might have to give yourself another pat on the back. But with miracles at the bottom, that's underneath Archangel Raphael, and also underneath embrace your divine right to heal. Your health is going to keep going better and better and better. And as you're going through this, I would definitely take notes, please. You still have some releases to do. We all do. That's what the eclipse was about last night. It was either a Taurus moon and a Scorpio sun, or turned around. I know I'm not really great at astrology, but what I know is that they don't really care for each other, and there's going to be a constant push pull. So it might be a really lovely day and all of a sudden turn not so lovely. Or you might start going to do some classes in education and you find you just don't like them. That's okay. You're still learning. So anything that you're learning, whether you set yourself up to fail sometimes or not, you're still going to learn the ins and outs of moving forward. And that's the kind of stuff that people need to know. It's not easy, and it can be very challenging to let go. But if you don't have that 20-pound baggage in each arm, then think of how light you're going to feel. There's just a lot going on here, and you're letting go, and that's what really is important. As you let go, what you're going to do is make room for more miracles and more blessed journey. So keep up the good work, definitely. The best is yet to be. Okay, next. Rising inner strength. Ooh, that's good. Blessed with gratitude. Absolutely. Animal soul friends. Soul love. Archangel Chamuel. Chamuel helps you with relationships. So if you're feeling like maybe things are gotten a little dull, or maybe the communication is kind of lacking, just take a minute and ask for Archangel Chamuel to come in and help you. Oh, right next to that is Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the Archangel of water. Is also the angel of Cancer. Miracles out of mistakes. This is just what I was talking about just a second ago, is everything you learn, whether you feel like it is worth it or you feel like it's a mistake, you're still going to learn. So still approach something, when you think of it, and just figure out whether you want to continue or not in the beginning. So you take all those things you think are mistakes, and they're not. They're really to help you in the future. Distractions. A lot of us have this problem. We want to do for everybody else, but what about me, me, me? It was supposed to be 23 and me. Well, with people coming up and asking for help here, asking for help there, what do? You just giving. This is a time before the next year to pull back, use your own energy for self-love, self-worth, honesty, and appreciation. When you learn to love yourself as much as your God, your guides, and your angels have, then you're going to understand that it's really important to have yourself first and then help other people. But only use it according to how you feel, so you don't overextend yourself. Then we have communication, right under an Archangel Chamuel. And that rising inner strength. What a great combination. Knowledge. Blessed with gratitude. You can be grateful for your mind too. Creative spark. That's what keeps you dabbing into things, trying to find what would be best for you to get and let go creatively. So if, let's say, you have some anger issues, maybe throw some paintballs at some canvas, or there's lots of ways that you can do creative stuff when you're angry or frustrated, or just need to outlet some of your emotions. Then stillness is a big word. Stillness in is under soul love, and it is also under distraction. So hey, you want to come up? So if you are out there, catering, there's Daisy, that's my girl. Where are you going? Nice move. So if you are working on yourself or still working on other people, and you're still learning and receiving knowledge, the dog is funny. And my husband's laughing. So that's making me laugh. And I'm sweating over here. Anyway, stillness is really important for people, especially when you're learning new things. There's a point that you need maybe to stop for a couple of hours and get a drink, or stop for a couple of days or a week or so to integrate everything that you're learning about yourself, or learning about the spiritual world, or just learning. Um, Obviously you have pets recently, or when you were a child, because some of your friends are coming around to show you whether they didn't like you or not. The dog, that usually is its owner's deal. So you might feel something rub against your leg when you're in the kitchen, or you might feel somebody, around you all the time. And that would be your animal's soul friend. It's trying to help you to remember that they were here with you before, and they're here to support you. So let go of those distractions, and maybe go throw some paintballs, or go shoot some paintballs, or go pitch, or whatever, and ask Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Gabriel to help you through whatever you're going through right now. And it could be just self-awareness. Next, healer. Ooh. Oh, whoops. Did you hit your head? Hang on.
She's okay.
Okay. I thought a bird hit the window. It was the dog's head hitting the table. Healer, freezing. Oh, freeing the threads of connection. Huge, huge point. Um, Mother healing. Wow. Okay, I see where this is going. Emotional comfort. Mm-hmm. Okay. Intentions. Intention is the creative power that fulfills our dreams. As your will, so is your destiny. And that's underneath healer. I think somebody's got a great career at being a healer. The Midas Star. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm going to show you that one. There you go. That is the Midas Star. Luck is on your way. Oh, luck is on your side. Let the magic happen. And that's under freeing the threads of connection. And I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Light of hope. Hope gives us positive feelings and energy to accomplish what we desire. That's under mother healing. I know where this is going. Hidden treasures. Nice. Bring your creative ideas and hidden talents to life. Present your gifts to the world. That's under emotional comfort. That's pretty awesome. Home is under healer and intentions. Patterns is under the Midas Star and freeing the threads of connection. Focus is under light of hope and mother healing. And mastery is under emotional comfort, hidden treasure. So let's start with the freeing the threads of connection. A lot of people might have issues with their mother in this one. So what you need to do is somehow get that golden cord that is automatically attached at birth between our mother and our father. And sometimes that needs to be cut. With that, you start to learn your own way of working and healing and moving forward. Because I know a lot of us, when we open our mouth at a certain point, it sounds like our mom and our dad. This is all the things that we're trying to get away from for right now. It doesn't mean it has to be permanent. You also need to bring in emotional comfort. And I think you're going to do that being a healer that you are. The Midas Star, right next to intentions. That's pretty amazing. Once you release that thread, then you have the lucky star with you, and then you can get rid of some of the patterns that you don't need in your life. A lot of people have come in to change their family's patterns. And a lot of that is how we might have felt about what I'm doing, or, hands-on healing. I mean, they've all categorized it in one section, and that's farthest from the truth that could ever be. There's a lot of our ancestors, our grandparents, and our parents that had gifts of their own, but they didn't choose to use them because it could be death, you know? So there's a lot of generations that have brought that forward. This year is about opening that up and realizing it's not the same thing. When you focus your thoughts on what kind of healer you want to be, then search for maybe the teacher that can teach it. From there, after you get your certificates, you can start doing your business at home if you like. If that's a safe place for you and you don't want a lot of overhead, start that way. Just tell your family and friends, you're going to start this, and see if they would like some sessions. With that, though, start your hidden treasures. That means more of your intuition. I would have you go look under Claire Audio or Claire Visual, and that's going to give you about 5 other gifts that we have been given at birth. Read them and see which ones you connect to by your intuition, and see which ones make you feel better about who you are, because there's something in you that relates to that. Okay. Those things are going to start opening up for you. And the closer you get to having a business or whatever you want to do, more and more your gifts are going to come forward. So that at that point, if you'd like, you can, you know, reconnect that golden thread. Um, because it's not meant for you to totally get rid of it. But some people just don't want it back, and some people want it reconnected. And that's a choice that you need to make. But all of this is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take sessions, you know, depending on what kind of certificate you want to get for healing. If you want to do like Reiki, or if you want to do any other healing, hands-on healing modality, that's up to you. But I would start looking to see which one fits for you. Okay? And keep that light of hope and focus, 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 because you need to establish a comfort zone for you, and also emotional comfortable space as you're going through this. Don't forget to integrate. You need a couple of days to integrate in between so that everything is absorbed. Okay? Next. Endings for beginnings. Soothing mind and spirit. You can almost see these. Safe shelter. Hearing guidance. Ooh, clear audio. Nice. Somebody's just coming right up and saying it. Gratitude. Pray for what you need. Be grateful for what you have already received. That is awesome. That is a must for, I think, a lot of us right now. We really, really, really need to, let's see if I can get there. No. We really need to be grateful. So I always suggest, maybe when you're having your morning coffee or maybe your morning tea, and you have an opportunity to sit outside or inside, wherever you need to, and write down 5 things you're grateful for. Okay, just 5. And then the next day, you can even write the same 5, you know, and repeat, repeat, repeat. But eventually, you're going to add another one and another one and another one. And when you look at that paper with everything that you're grateful for, you're going to see that things are going to be better. Okay. Rejuvenation under soothing mind and spirit. Power of angels. May your angels protect, guide, and keep you safe. Now, if anybody has done their astrology chart, you know who at least the 3 most important personal angels you have. So if you've done your chart, you look for the sun sign, which is your birth date, the moon sign, which is the day you were born. You also had emotional part, and then your ascendant, which is how everybody sees you. Those 3 are the most important angels in your life that are born with you. Find who they are by looking at your chart, or go on cafeastrology.com and get a 15-page readout, and then see what it is. And all you have to do is Google, you know, the angel that represents, you know, Aries, and that would be Jophiel for me. So everyone has 3 personal angels. You need to start using them if you don't know who they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Time out. Take time for much needed break and relaxation. What I was just saying. It's really important when you're learning the steps in anything, really, but especially spirituality. You take a break, you know, and integrate all the stuff that you have learned over the years. That's your wisdom, you know. And if you want to teach that as you get older, then you need to remember it. And taking that time to take a break and being integrated is going to help you with this. alliance, time, illusion, secrets. Oh, my. So we've got alliance. So that's underneath endings and beginnings. And then gratitude. Hang on. I'm going to check something before I read on. There we go. Oh, it's 21. Jeez. There you go. Alliance. The Greek goddess Hera, a wife of Zeus, knew immediately the positive alliance led to great power. At this moment, your magnetism, oh, wait a minute. At this moment, you're magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level. Perhaps it's mentor who appears and someone in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. This works well if you have a healthy sense of self worth, if you are able to learn without diminishing yourself in any way. So you're being supported by everyone that's around you right now, as far as how you're going to move forward. Because there's going to be some people that don't really care for what you do, and then there's going to be other people that really are grateful for what you do. Time is that ever taking time for yourself to integrate things, the in between, and the nurturer. So the in between is somebody that plays it safe, you might say. Um, it's that person that doesn't read black or doesn't read white, but goes in between. And that is to allow them time to move forward or move out without anybody really caring, you might say. Um, they're not doing everything, but they're doing just parts of things here and there. And if that's what they need to do, then that's what they need to do on their journey. Who am I to judge? But there's an ending for beginnings here too, which tells me that you probably don't like being that way. So here's a great time for you to rejuvenate yourself and, you know, take time to figure out what you really want and move forward without being the in between. Now, the nurturer here is you also. And again, they're trying to tell you to take time out because you're hearing guidance. You're moving forward in a beginner's state. You need gratitude to rejuvenate and calling on your angels. Um, you can't do that in between. If you're any kind of nurturer, you need to nurture yourself. And that's what this whole thing is about. No matter what you've been doing, no matter what you plan on doing, the first thing is to step up and be of gratitude. And, you know, whatever that means to you with your guides, and your angels. You can always ask your guides. Your guides are people that have been in your life that have crossed over. It could have been somebody in the family that was there for 25, 30 years that had crossed over that you had a great relationship with, or or just starting to take care of yourself better is really important here too. That's why you need a little bit of time out to figure out what you want to do. When you hear guidance, you start to hear guidance. What you hear is, it sounds like you're in a hotel and you can hear the next room over. It's kind of like, but you can't tell. That gets clearer. And what I do when they do that with me, I just did this last night. They showed up around 11 and I could hear them. And what I asked them was, do you have a message for me? I didn't hear anything. And I said, well, if you have a message for me, let it be loud and clear. If you don't, go somewhere where you're not going to bother anybody while they're sleeping. And usually they'll move on or you'll get the message. But it takes time to be able to understand what you're hearing. So don't get down on yourself because you're not perfect the first time. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. This is just a vessel. Okay? We got to feed that vessel the best we can and know which way we're going in our life and then moving forward. Power of angels will step in. Keep asking for help. I'll do one more quick one. Twin flames and soulmates. Cultivating ease and grace. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Recovery into grace. Nice. That's really great that your spirit wants to tell the world that you're recovering from something. Enhanced protection for the beautiful boundaries. Yes, yes, yes. We do need boundaries. I know a lot of us don't have them yet. Surrender your battles. The angels are asking you to hold your peace and surrender the battle to them. Again, this is about 2023 and me and letting go of the drama from the past and bringing the knowledge forward and remembering everything that you have learned and integrating it back into your life. So if you haven't talked to your inner child for a while, maybe you need to have a conversation. Through our childhood, our teens, our 20s, and so on, how old you are doesn't matter. If you check back in with each age, you're going to find something that maybe you need to know to move forward. Those are all pieces to our puzzle, this whole vessel puzzle. And the more you know, the better it's going to be. Patience. No matter what the situation or delay is, your desire will come when it is meant to. Angel of wisdom. Pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. That's under recovery into grace. So I'm going to give you a little tip about that in a second. New beginning. Something new begins today. Embrace the possibilities. And that's underneath enhanced protections for boundaries. Very important for you. Water. Water is a conductor of electricity. That's what we are, is water and electricity, and then the vessel. So if you look at water and you throw a rock in it and you see the ripples, that's energy. It goes through cars, it goes through cement, it goes through everything. So you might be commenting about the driver in front of you and saying trace words. They're feeling it. Radical acceptance. Ooh. And the moon. Well, the moon is very feminine. So what I'm suspecting here is that maybe you need to balance your masculine and feminine, or the male and the female. Female is the left side. Everybody. Right side is male. Everybody. And the trick is, before we pass on, is to balance those. And sometimes it can be difficult, especially if you're in a situation where you have to survive. You're going to use a lot more of your male capabilities. If you're going through feelings of, crying or, any emotion, that's your feminine side. So I'm assuming with this deck of cards or this reading is that you're recovering from something. That could be drugs, alcohol, it could be cigarettes, it could be shopping, it could be shoplifting. It could be candy. There's so many things, since this earth is dense, that we need to recover from. And every time we recover from it, we get lighter and lighter and lighter. I don't know why you're worried about being accepted. Either the group that you're with will accept you or they won't. If those people are the people that you were using with, I wouldn't go back. You're gonna get back into that same old, being in the cage with a wheel that you're constantly running in. Some of those friends might go away. And then cultivating ease and grace. That sounds like to me you're getting on the more spiritual side and moving forward, especially with your feminine side. I'm thinking and feeling that your past has been a little bit iffy, or a little bit um you had battles, arguments, um a lot of things that you did wasn't for the right reasons. And that's okay for you. It's not my journey. So I'm not here judging you. What I'm here to tell you is the way you're going about recovering from it is really good. I would highly suggest a gratitude list for you, and definitely find out what your three most important archangels are in your chart. This will start a new beginning for you once you start integrating the knowledge of who you are and loving yourself and being kind to yourself and being patient with yourself. I think the acceptance within yourself is going to be the most important thing you need to do. Do you have a lot of water around you, or you're a very either a double water sign, maybe a triple water sign? I'm not sure. Or you have enough people around you that are water signs. That's me. I'm a lot of fire, and my husband is double water. So that helps me to balance most days. I love you. This is creating that radical acceptance that you need, because you're changing your life radically. And this is good. The less stuff you can put into your body to help it to breathe, is going to change your life. So good luck. I've been down this road before. If I can do it, so can you. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day, you guys. Thanks for being with me.